Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything!
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
I guess they are not important
What's
enough
this?
to medically care.
You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Is that weapon electricity based?
A gift from the...
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting?
900. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Gonna need this. Ugh.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Ah, it's a caller, yeah.
Bad day for one of us.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
I tried to be cute.
That'll help. Down you go.
I don't know how I suddenly had elected to charge, but it is completely fine with me. Now I have a little friend.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the Claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Carja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when
Surely,
it came
go
to
ahead.
inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imagination.
I'll be around for another hour.
What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
I'm gonna go the loner road anyway, but this is a bit odd that he decides that so fast.
Thank you for
But
the
then
offer,
he's a
but I don't think either you
political
or
person.
I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You're your own woman. Just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us. not a goodbye.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
That was a weird choice, game. Really weird.
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do, right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know, you gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even 2.
2? Huh. She likes me.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you. Look well.
Him as the city guards captain, I'm a bit on the fence about it, because he hasn't shown the much maturity, I think, if I don't twist that word. He hasn't evolved into a person that could lead the city guard well. He's someone that is good at fighting something and leading his people to fight something, but he has yet to prove himself in times of peace. Will he know what is to do when there is no great enemy to defeat, to protect his king from the shadow that could lurk? Oh my god. This rune. Ooh. Ooh, game. Giving me... Bruh. And I thought this game has stopped having stuff to give, but man. That's one frosty boy we have there. And shock damage, right. And my stealth armor is also getting a huge chunk.
Before you're on the road. What made these Clintox attack? I better speak to whoever's in charge.
I can't believe this happened here.
How can we stop
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where do you come from?
I heard the Glinthawks attacking. They're scavengers. They don't hunt for sport. What's drawing them here?
Has to be the blasted Carja. If we're in an era of peace, why am I elbow deep in Glinthawk bung? They keep coming in waves.
Why do you think the Karja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Karja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone knows that they want this place. Come to think of it, they want every place.
But how could the Karja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from them, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Karja at the other end.
Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Us around use our scrap. Not like the Karja. They only keep the pretty parts.
So the Karja have been leaving scrap around.
Here? Never. If a Karja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up and make him eat it.
Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
I'll take that as a no. What exactly do you do here?
As mayor, I order people around. Gotta be playing hammer to get things done. Can't stand those Karja chunks and their flowery talk. But since we helped the Karja get rid of their rotten king, it's been peace and brotherhood and all that dung.
You don't think the peace will last?
Don't have time for peace. I got Karja merchants begging for a discount on the gate tax and Glinthawks attacking. Which is worse?
Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
You could say that.
All right then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Karja's behind all this.
Maybe I jumped. No, I
That
didn't jump
device
too
is
fast.
sending out a signal. Might be what's attracting the Glinthawks.
Turn off! Turn off!
What are you doing?
By the sun! It won't turn off!
That device is making the Glinthawks attack. Turn it off.
Me? I don't know how to turn it off any more than I know how I turned it on. I scrounged it from an old workshop.
Well, that should do it. Now start talking. Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value. Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
Including the sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
Kinda true, if it's just on a shelf somewhere. Because it looks fancy, it doesn't hurt anyone, but... It's like exploring those rooms, right? Might have switched the death switch.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes, I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge.
Now this is my
No
first
easy
playthrough.
climb, even in my best years, but I girded my
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in this world, as we, in our ignorance, go about our daily...
Your point?
Oh, no, I didn't see another device. But one could still be there, waiting to unleash its horrors.
Maybe instead of a merchant you should become a storyteller.
Did you know this whole time that that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
This device is dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last. Where is it?
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I descended from the workshop, a cracking above me signaled my doom. I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now. The climb is too perilous.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah, we
You
see
just
about
stay away
that.
from that workshop and try not to cause another mess.
I accidentally reached the end of this game and knocked my head against the wall because I couldn't progress. When I found out it was the end of the game, I couldn't progress because it was the end of the game, I was quite sad. That's how much I get sidetracked in this, and why is this high level. Do I sneak by? Nah, I think I'm gonna go up front. Wait. I can make a friend. Come on, that hit.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me. Got you! Here's the Scrounger's campsite, so the workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche.
And these white on grey highlights.
I'll do what I have to.
I need to start using my Tablas arrows again.
It's heavy.
I seem to be
Well, it's
taking
going
hits where I shouldn't. This is a frosty bow, right? Weakness fire, yes. A frosty boy. I'm upset. I'm no longer hitting my shots. One more for good measure.
That hurt it. Nice. Do a good hunt.
Oh no. Let's get those arrows ready. So we have our frost munitions. Even so, I think he was resistant to frost, right? I'm not in range. It's always so scary when they're so far away. You think they are around the next corner. But they are not.
I'll bet Allure brought that Stormbird here. If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
Wait, I have a wiki page. I don't need to scan. That was so mean. Holy crap.
Need to keep the upper hand.
Okay. Now I should only not forget that this right side is exposed.
Ouch!
Oh, Hex. He shocked himself to avoid frost status.
Now I better find and disable any lures.
What is this area in general? Don't know if it's just me today, but it feels like this has a lot of design flaws. Like the area in general is too welcoming to a player. They have too many advantages.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Hey, the good boys, the scrappers. Oh no. I'm very smart.
That's one problem solved. Now I'd better find and disable any lures. There, a lure. Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop. So Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
I was about to say, wouldn't it be cool if I were able to craft those lures now? But having a giant monster mesh of sorts in an area is not that cool as I thought.
Glad you're on our side.